Yo amigos, this is Patrick V and welcome to a new video on the channel. In this video I'm gonna walk you through the patch notes for week 2 of the Call of Duty Black Ops beta. The beta is about to start and I'm gonna walk you through the changes for this week. First off, they made a couple of stability and performance changes, which is really good. They changed some things for the maps, they optimized the maps. And one really important change, for me at least, is they reduced the match start timer to 70 seconds. I think that is a really good change because, well, for me it definitely took way too long. The player feedback, well, they reduced the amount of flash on the screen at the moment of taking damage, so I think that's a really good change. Another thing that they changed is in the movement. They reduced the default jump height and they also reduced the second jump after it. So people were bunny hopping. They probably won't be able to do that anymore. So that is really good. Changes to the gear. So I will go through the gear and tell you the buffs and the nerfs. For the body armor, well, that got nerfed, and I think a lot of people are happy with that. You can now take explosive damage. You will flinch when you get shot, and you will get, and that's for the killer, that's really good, you will get 125 points for killing someone who is using the body armor. So I think that's really good. There is a buff for the comsec. So they further reduced the cost to earn score streaks, and these are the score streaks that they reduced the score for. So that's really good as well. The stim shot got a buff for both standard heal and stim shot heal. Time to full health has been sped up with an increase to the heal cooldown time. So those are the buffs mainly. Next, we got the perks. There's been a buff for the Dead Silence perk. Increased Dead Silence effectiveness versus acoustic sensor, which is really good. There has been a nerf for Cold Blooded. Reduced the delay that AI will take before recognizing a Cold Blooded player by a little over 50%. So that's a pretty big nerf. And Ghost has been nerfed as well. Decreased time that you are protected by Ghost after you stop moving. So that's a big nerf as well. Overall, the equipment got nerfed because Treyarch wants more gunplay versus equipment play, aka less equipment spam. So that's for the equipment part. Next, a really important thing, the specialists. Well, there are 2 nerfs and 4 buffs. The Ajax is buffed, movement speed improved while aiming down sight with the ballistic shield. They nerfed the Ruin. The Graph Slam will take longer to charge now. They slightly buffed the Firebreaker. The reactor core does more damage. They buffed the Torque, increased the duration for his barricade and improved damage to the microwave field. The Prophet got a buff, lowered the cooldown for the specialist weapon and improved the aim down sight movement speed, which is really good. And they nerfed the dogs, guys. They lowered his sprint speed and it's now pause on the ground. So yeah, he won't go and do strange stuff. Another really big thing is they buffed the score streaks. So one important thing, and you can see it up here if my computer wants to show it to you guys. The score streak progress is no longer resetted between domination rounds. Really good, right guys? I play a lot of domination, so for me especially it's really good. So they buffed the lightning strike, the damage and the radius are improved. They buffed the hellstorm, lock on increased for the cluster bomb. The sentry has been buffed with a health increasing and it can be placed while sprinting. The strafe run has been buffed, the pathing and the cost reduction. The strike team has been a slight buff sorry, a slight nerf and a buff. So the cost has been increased for the strike team, but in return you will get a better accuracy. The behavior of these guys are better, and the health per squad member is better. So overall, yeah, definitely a buff. The gunship, the costs are reduced for the gunship. The Mantis, health increase, damage increase, movement increase, and his behavior is increased. So definitely a buff for the Mantis. And the attack chopper seeks out enemies more quickly, so definitely a buff as well. So overall, we got a lot of weapon changes. There are buffs, there are nerfs. There are buffs to almost all the assault rifles, and mainly improved aim down sight in speed, improved movement speed, and improved movement speed while firing, aiming down the sight. So that's really good. I do that a lot, so I'm really happy with that. There has been a nerf to the most of the SMGs, increased weapon recoil, so it's mainly in the weapon recoil. And let me see, there is a small buff for the Titan. Improved hipfire accuracy, improved movement speed while aiming down sight, improved movement speed while firing in aiming down sight, so that's really good. So the shotgun has been buffed as well, slightly increased one hit kill range, so that's really good as well. And for the sniper, I'm pretty happy with that. Slowed aim down sight in time, so probably less quick scoping. Fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. So these are the patch notes, the main things, main update, the main things for the update. So let me know in the comments below if you are gonna play Black Ops this beta weekend, and what do you guys think of these changes, and what do they need to address furthermore? Let me know that in the comments below as well. Like is always appreciated, guys, and if you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing for more Black Ops 4 content. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!